Okay, your middle name is Macho, but I'm wondering if you ever cry. You ever has Macho Man ever cried?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Uh-huh. It's okay for macho men to show every emotion available right there, you know, because I've cried 1,000 times, I'm gonna cry some more. But I've soared with the eagles and I've slithered with the snakes and I've been everywhere in between. And I'm gonna tell you something right now. There's one guarantee in life, and that there are no guarantees, yeah. And understand this. Yeah. Nobody likes a quitter. Nobody said life was easy, so if you get knocked down, take the standing 8 count, get back up, and fight again. And you're a macho maniac. Dig it.
Assalamu alaikum, boys. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing very well today, actually. You know what? I went gym. I woke up early. I prayed Fajr on time. You're probably wondering, oh my God, this guy is actually uploading for the second time in a row. Well, hopefully, if I sum up the will to get this uploaded on time, but inshallah, I think it'll be all right, to be fair. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, what we got going on today. I went to the gym. I just came back. Well, not I just came back. I just prayed, actually. So I came back like an hour or two ago or something like that. And then I got cardio later, some sort of cardio. I want to go running with my friend, but you know, if it doesn't happen, then it doesn't happen. But I'm gonna get in some sort of cardio anyway. So I don't know if I'll take a video of that. I'll probably like take some GoPro footage of it or something like that and put in the video. But apart from that, I did back and biceps today. You know, you'll see that. Gym was a bit busier than I like it to be when I record, but you know, we got it done anyway, so it's fine. Can you even see my eyes? There you go. Let's get this stupid hair out the way, bro. I need like sit up straight, man. I'm not even in the frame. Is that better? I'm too high now. Hold on. Alhamdulillah for life, man. You know, so just life in general. Something that happened recently got me thinking about you know, death. How, you know, one day you just be gone. One day you're walking around, talking to people, interacting, doing your normal daily routine. The next day is just nothing. Obviously not nothing as in like the atheistic belief that nothing happens after death, but you know, nothing as in you're not in the world anymore. You know what I mean? But inshallah, when we all die, you get the highest rank in Jannah, and you know, ultimately we're satisfied with how we lived our life. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. You know what I mean? Hopefully we're satisfied with how we lived our life in accordance to the Islamic principles and values and yeah, that stuff. You know, that's actually, focus, man. That's actually a good point, to be fair. Alhamdulillah for rules, alhamdulillah for principles. You know, if we didn't have rules and, you know, legislations and another word for rules, I can't think of right now. Living with like no purpose and no structure and no, you know, drive to do anything. You're just kind of existing. Lastly, alhamdulillah for socks. Yeah, they're pretty nice. They keep my feet warm, and I like socks. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Enjoy the video. You'll see something cool. Watch this. Get out of here. All right, boys, we're in the gym now. This is just me warming up for my session here. I like to do a bit of cardio before every workout and stretch my legs out. You know, gotta get that flexibility in, you know what I mean? This is a back and biceps workout, and as you'll see right about now, I think, yeah, there we go. You can see how stupid I am because I aimed my camera at that middle lat pull down, and I ended up pointing it at the wrong one. So, you know, well, at least you can still see what I'm doing. So over here is just a standard lat pull down. The attachment I'm using is kind of like a V grip. It's kind of like a underhanded grip, like you would do for like a chin up or something like that, but it's slightly angled. It's basically just a chin up type of grip. But yeah, anyway, right now I'm doing around, I think this I do around 12 reps. My specific technique is just making sure I get that big stretch at the top and like bringing it all the way down to my chest. I don't like to, you know, kind of do half reps in terms of like normal reps in my set. Half reps can have their own, use in training, I believe. I mostly just use them after I've exhausted, my normal rep capacity, as they say, and I just use them as like a kind of like a finishing off move, pause, but like a finishing off move at the end of my set. Obviously, when I can't get more reps out of a high enough quality. I don't know why I'm talking like I know anything, but yeah, that's about it for the lat pull down. Pretty standard. Here we have a rowing machine. I forgot what the machine's called. I think it's a Star Trek row. I think I'm right. But here I'm just gonna show the right hand part of the exercise because I do both arms, obviously. But yeah, as you can see, I'm using a strap because usually when I finish the first exercise of my why is my thing paused? Hold on. Okay, that's better. So yeah, I'm using a strap because usually when I finish the first exercise of my back workout, usually my forearms are pretty exhausted after that first exercise. So I like to just use a strap on the second one just so I can get make sure my back is actually doing the work instead of being limited by my forearm strength, which isn't that high to begin with. So right here, I think I do 12 reps again, 20 kg, pretty standard for me. I don't really like to go that heavy on back workouts, especially rows, because I feel like I just start swinging, and I'm not really using my back that much. And yeah, that's about it for this row we have going on here. Next we have it'll show up like right by now. Next we have some normal bicep curls. I think this is the Magnum machine. I'm pretty sure. I need to sort out this color grading before I post this video. And it's so bright for no reason. But yeah, this is some basic bicep curls. I like to do bicep curls in, I guess, the standard range that I normally do them, like 8 to 12 reps or maybe 8 to 15. Actually, on cable curls, I do usually go up to like 15. On this one though, I'm pretty weak on it since it's isolating the biceps, and I already don't like these types of machines, so I like to go a bit lower than I would usually go. This machine, if you read the instructions or I guess the information that comes with it, it'll tell you to put your elbows off the pad, which I personally don't like doing because it just feels weird to me. When I try that, the handles they kind of end up going too close to me, if that makes sense, at the peak of my rep. So I just like to keep my elbows on the pad. And yeah, that was the workout for today. Is on to the next. Okay. Let's talk about something that's helped me a lot recently. It's sort of a mindset, but then sort of it's not a mindset. It's kind of like a way of thinking, which I guess is a mindset. So never mind. I've talked about how I've been operating like on the idea that you have to, keep moving forward for a while now. And, a lot of media gives the same sort of message. If you ever watched Cyberpunk Edge Runners, and you know what I'm talking about, or one of the Spider-Verse movies, the idea of keep running or keep moving forward, or not living in the past, that those sort of culmination of beliefs, they appear a lot, and I've been living by it. I guess, well, I've been trying to live by it for a while now, and it's only recently that I've like truly like adopted it, or I guess been able to implement it to a point that I've been happy with. All right, I'll try to give an example to show you what I mean. So, say you've just woken up, yeah, you're groggy, you got, I don't know, crusty eyelids, you just about managed to get them open, and you look over at your phone that's been buzzing in your ear for like the last 30 seconds, and you realize it's 5 a.m. You know, you gotta get up, gotta get the day moving, get for Fajr. You know what I mean? So what do you decide to do? Snooze, 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 cancel, and you go back to sleep. You wake up again. This time your whole room is lit up. Daytime, middle of the day. You missed Fajr. What do you do now? Well, you know, if it was me, like a month ago or so, I'd probably just start, berating myself for it. Come on, man, you didn't wake up again. What type of guy can't even wake up on time? If you can't even wake up on time, how do you expect to do anything else in the day? You're useless. You know, that type of stuff. So now you've sufficiently dogged on yourself. What do you do now? Get up and have a productive day? No. You're too depressed. You lay in bed for like another hour. You miss your workout. Get late for school, work, whatever. Basically, your whole day is ruined because of how you chose to react to something that didn't quite go well. All right, now let's look at the same situation, yeah? You just woken up, you missed Fajr, whatever. Now what do? This time, you tell yourself there's nothing you can do about it. You tell yourself you'll try harder next time. No one is perfect and there's always room for improvement. Now, you wake up in a good mood, ready to, get productive, get active. Now, don't get me wrong, yeah, missing Fajr shouldn't be it shouldn't be a regular thing. But, actively putting yourself down for it, or anything else for that matter, isn't helping you out at all. It's like the old saying, don't cry over spilt milk. Don't worry about what happened in the past. There's no point putting energy into thinking about something that is now out of your control. Even if you could have not done that thing, or could have done that thing. All you can really do is, look ahead, keep moving forward, be better, and try harder. And I think with that, I'll end the video on that good note. May Allah help us all to be better. Keep moving forward, and thank you for watching. Leave a hate comment. Yeah, leave a hate comment. Dislike the video. All right. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.
هل أتى على الإنسان حين من الدهر لم يكن شيئا مذكورا إنا خلقنا الإنسان من نطفة أمشاج نبتليه فجعلناه سميعا بصيرا إنا هديناه السبيل إما شاكرا وإما كفورا إنا أعتدنا للكافرين سلاسل وأغلالا وسعيرا إن الأبرار يشربون من كأس كان مزاجها كافورا عينا يشرب بها عباد الله يفجرونها تفجيرا يوفون بالنذر ويخافون يوما كان شره مستطيرا ويطعمون الطعام على حبه مسكينا ويتيما وأسيرا إنما نطعمكم لوجه الله لا نريد منكم جزاء ولا شكورا إنا نخاف من ربنا يوما عبوسا قمطريرا فوقاهم الله شر ذلك اليوم ولقاهم نضرة وسرورا وجزاهم بما صبروا جنة وحريرا متكئين فيها على الأرائك لا يرون فيها شمسا ولا زمهريرا